Hi, my name is Kayla Gurley, and I have the honor of introducing Naisha Gaur. You may know her as one of our 2 National Merit semifinalists, or the girl who traveled to India, or a ballerina, but she is so much more. Although we don't have any classes together this year, she was single-handedly my savior in sophomore year honors chemistry. She knew exactly how to solve every problem when I did not, so I was extremely grateful to not only have her in my small class of about 4 people when we were still in cohorts, but also in my final exam group. No matter what, she would graciously take her precious time to help explain something to me when I wouldn't understand or was too scared to ask Ms. Dunlap. When I went to Naisha's friends and asked how they would describe her, she was described as creative, kind, and unconsciously hilarious, and that could not be true enough. I'm sure she is about to bestow so much knowledge on all of you, so give it up for Naisha Aditya Gaur.
Last spring, my ballet teacher gave my class an artistry assignment where she put a personality on a slip of paper with our name on it, and then we had to act like that person for class that day. No one else knew what our slip of paper had on it except our ballet teacher. As I opened my piece of paper, my excitement quickly turned to panic. My slip said, "Likes to be the center of attention." Likes praise, self-confident, rule breaker, risk taker, thrill seeker. When I read this, I knew exactly what my teacher's plan was. My teacher has taught me since I was in the 5th grade, so she knew my personality was the exact opposite of what she put on my paper. She wanted me to try to dance as if I was the most confident person in the room, when I am not a very self-confident person. It took me some time to get into character. I am not one for theater, as I have trouble putting on a personality that is not my own. By the end of bar, though, I was able to more fully embrace my new identity, as my classmates were going all out in their new characters, and I knew that my new personality would not let others be better than I. I stood front and center, which I usually never do, and made myself dance as though I was the best person in the room. My ballet teacher definitely knew what she was doing when she gave our class this assignment. When I was forced to be confident, I actually took up more space in my dancing, projected outwards more, and even my turns improved, as I did triple pirouettes multiple times, a goal I'd been working towards for a very long time. It was that day that I realized how much confidence can change you and open up your potential. I already had it in me to dance that big and that boldly, but I'd never done it because of a lack of confidence. While I definitely do not put on that exact personality in class anymore, as that would be betraying who I really am, I've tried to apply that feeling every day. It is important to be able to be comfortable and confident in many situations, so I try to change my bar spot often instead of always staying in my favorite corner spot at the sidebar. Beyond the studio, that physical representation of an abstract idea like confidence has helped me in school as well. I often have something to say, but I rehearse it in my head and hesitate before speaking up. I have the wise words inside of me, but the only way to let them out is to be confident in myself. In class or club discussions, I always find it difficult to speak up when surrounded by a large group of people I do not know very well, while I am able to be myself and speak freely when surrounded by a small group of people. I am sure many of you identify with this feeling as well. But oftentimes, I need to be confident in a large group setting in order to let myself act to my potential. How do I accomplish this? In my faith tradition of Hinduism, we believe that all living things have God inside of them, as God is not as much a person as more of an energy. This belief means that I am as much connected to my family as I am to those who do not share the same beliefs as I, and even the animals and plants around me. If I realize my interconnectedness to my peers and those around me, I can better trust them and understand them as one with me, even if they do not see me in the same way. This makes me more confident in myself, as I am important, just as everyone else is, and therefore what I have to share with this world has weight and should be shared. While keeping my morals and what makes me me, I have learned that expanding my comfort zone allows me to be more confident. Standing in a different spot in ballet class, taking on a leadership role, or doing something I would not usually do out of fear helps me grow and build my confidence. Being comfortable in different situations will allow me to be more freely express myself and unlock all my potential. Identifying my interconnectedness helps me let go of the barriers that only exist in my head. I hope to continue to gently push my comfort zone and channel the personality my teacher assigned to me that day, just a little bit, allowing me to share with the world all I have to offer. Thank you.